Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Take over
Let's go.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
26-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Here we go. Alert! Hey, Echo! 56, Mike, 56!
From the gun, it's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. He was looking for Edelman there. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake, but I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check Mike. Yellow. Hey, check Mike 21, check Mike 21. Let's go, tackle, let's go, we got this. Fight on these two. Watch edge.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 21, check Mike 21. Hey, watch the lane. Hey, check Mike 21, check Mike 21. I'm coming, baby, I'm coming. Hey, rip list.
Hey, switch gears.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty. He got a hand in there to break that one up.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, yo, go going. 43.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Yellow.
Check
15. Check 37.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The kick is good.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Shift.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
3rd and 7.
Wait, that round 80? Round 80? 56.
Oh, get him. Get him. Get him. 56.
Regular.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
17-0 our score after 1. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Yellow. Hey, let's get in them holes.
Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4". You must be getting tired of seeing me.
15. Watch them. Check Mike 54. Mike. Hey, 57 color. Alert flare. Hey, 15. Far side.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes, pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Go 15.
Slam.
Shift.
Switch.
Yellow.
Switch.
On third down, here's McCoy. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down.
Yellow.
A gain of a yard.
Alpha.
It's now
54 Mike.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. Look at the spin.
Balance.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Chiefs 24, Patriots nothing. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
First and 10 at the
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
72.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sony Michel, 31 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Now Steven Gostkowski on for the extra point. He's got it, and that makes our score 24-7.
makes the score Chiefs 24. Patriots.
Well, it is still a lopsided score, so they're going to try a second quarter onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And 7
Hey,
at the
57,
50-yard
57.
line.
Hey, check Mike 21.
On second down now, It's McCoy. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So after the run by McCoy, here's another 1st and 10.
First down, Chiefs.
Hey, check Mike 21.
Yellow.
Check Mike 21.
Hey, we got to get 15.
To the ball. Let's keep moving.
Converge.
Now here's Mahomes.
SOS.
And this is caught by Watkins. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 41 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.